78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, check it out, man. Stephen A. Smith, I did a video about him a few days ago when he first gave his reaction to the Shannon Sharpe news and the trouble Shannon Sharpe seems to have found himself in. Stephen A. Smith went on his show, on his YouTube channel, and basically distanced himself from Shannon Sharpe. We all saw it, all right? We all saw what he did. He didn't have that reaction to Skip Bayless. When Skip Bayless, his former colleague, Skip Bayless was accused by a woman of wrongdoings. Stephen A. Smith came out and let it be known on his channel, this don't sound like Skip. He don't believe these allegations. But with Shannon, he said he conflicted. That's what he said. And he insinuated that Shannon was going to get let go or be fired. And I titled my video, Did Stephen A. Smith get Shannon Sharpe fired? Then a couple days later, Shannon Sharpe was let go or put on suspension or whatever. Shannon Sharpe came out and put a statement out and says he's walking away from ESPN First Take until the beginning of the football season. He's walking away while he deals with his legal situation, and then he'll be back. Stephen A. Smith comes out today. After Shannon makes that statement, Shannon says that he is walking away. I repeat, Shannon says that he's walking away, and he'll be back at the beginning of the football preseason. Right now, he wants to take care of his legal situation. So, that's the story. ESPN didn't refute that. Here comes Stephen A. Smith on his show. Well, I knew this was coming. Yeah, see, this is what I meant when I said, when I talked to the bosses, so I knew this was coming, So he's insinuating ESPN or Disney forced Shannon out. Like, bro, like this is whatever. Okay, fine. We figured that anyway, right? So that's no news. But this dude's ego is on 100. So now Stephen A. is out here. He heard my video. He heard other criticisms from other YouTubers, right? And Stephen A. Smith has responded by saying, let's be clear. Shannon's my friend. I believe Shannon. I don't believe for 1 second that he did these things. Oh, congratulations. It only took you a week to have your friend back. It only took the black community to look at you sideways for you to come out and say what you should have said then, right? Why did you wait until he left ESPN to come out and say, I believe you, bro. I got your back. From across the street, I got your back. But this is no surprise. This is what guys like Stephen A. Smith do. I told y'all, right? They will ride with you from a distance, right? He gonna speak out of both sides of his mouth. So that way, if you ever question him on what he meant, he can weasel out of it because he's speaking out of both sides with a forked tongue. Snake. This is what they do. You understand? Then he goes on. That's not even the worst part, right? It's good to see him now come out and side with Shannon. Fine. But this is the worst part about what Stephen A. Smith did. Stephen A. Smith sits there and starts grandstanding about why he don't get in trouble. The arrogance. Brother, well, excuse me. I'm sorry, I don't know why I called you brother. Ninja, let me explain something to you, Stephen A. Smith. This is the worst time to be prideful and braggadocious because allegations can come from any direction and you won't see it coming. It could be a girl who did your makeup. It could be some girl who served you a drink at the bar. You don't know where these allegations are going to come from. And if the allegations sound filthy enough, the internet going to just eat it up and love it. It's going to be juicy. People going to want to believe it. The same people that's in your chat right now dissing Shannon, and I see them same people will be dissing you. Them same people will be running around the internet talking bad about you and this and this and that. Stephen A. Stephen A. on there talking about how he's really responding to Cam and Mace, right? And a few other people who said, and I said in my video, and others said that Stephen A. know how to move. He know how to move, right? And he's responding to that by saying, "Oh yeah, me. I'd rather work for Disney because Disney," and here we go again, being a good servant. praising his bosses again. I never seen a dude praise his bosses so much. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. But yeah, I'd rather work for Disney, a place that has standards, and not a place that's still looking for standards. So basically, he's trying to say he don't get caught up in these types of situations because he does not morally make the mistakes that others make. Sneak this and Shannon, right? He said, "Oh, I'm not talking about Shannon, no, but fine, all right, whatever. You was talking about Shannon 5 seconds ago, but now you're not talking about. Okay, whatever." So he don't make these decisions. He don't make these type of mistakes, right? He stay out the way and this and that. It sounds good, Stephen A., except for the fact that it's a lie. You don't stay out the way. You don't stay out the way. This young lady right here, Stephen A. Smith, this young lady who you used to date, you were seeing her, right? This young lady, okay? She's currently on Instagram right now. I guess she's doing better. But about a month, 2 months ago, she was talking crazy, talking about you, talking about you and Molly and all kind of stuff. And she got all kind of allegations. She said she's pregnant with your baby. She called herself Mrs. Stephen A. Smith on the internet. And I noticed that the mainstream media have been very silent about this woman. They've been very silent. You know why? Because she hasn't said nothing too wild. She made some accusations about you and Molly and how ESPN is treating you and this and that. She said she's pregnant by you, but no harm, no foul. But what if this woman were to come out and say something crazy? What if she was to come out and accuse you of harming her in some type of way, Stephen A. Smith? Then what? Sure, most of us would know she's lying. Most of us would, right? But what happens to the few people who don't want to believe she's lying? What if her story it sounds believable? She got pictures of you in compromising positions. We already seen that. And then you had your team remove all the videos. I remember when she posted some video where you and I guess you didn't know she was recording. She was recording some video and you was in the background in your underwear putting on your socks. Stephen A., brother, pride cometh before the fall, brother. Don't get on here bragging like you don't get in no trouble. You don't do this and that, because I'm telling you, these people will hit you upside your head with some crazy accusation, and you're going to be in the same boat Shannon in. All of you. That goes for Jason Whitlock, Marcellus Wiley, and everybody else who think they are beyond some ridiculous made-up story. It's cool to sit back and hold your nose up in the air and, oh, not me. See, I don't move like that. I don't. If you believe, like you say, that Shannon's innocent, if you believe that, then you know that a woman he dealt with is now making up a lie. Well, you deal with women, Stephen A. You famously say how you didn't get married because you can't be faithful. Well, brother, that means you made some enemies along the way. As a man, I understand that. All the women is not happy with you. Some of them are heartbroken. Some of them wish that you would have settled down with them. Some of them and all that kind of stuff. They wanted you. You don't think one of those women are angry? What if one of them just decided one day to come out with some ridiculous accusation? Then where would you be, Stephen A.? Where would you be? You've been misunderstood before. A couple years ago, what's the girl name? Malika Andrews tried to insinuate you had some issue with women or something like that before she was checked. Right? You got in trouble on ESPN a few years back for saying that women need to make sure that they're not provoking men into getting whooped. Remember that? I understood what you were saying. I wasn't mad at you at all. I knew exactly what you were talking about. As a man with sisters, as a man with daughters, I know exactly what you're talking about. If you know this dude crazy, don't be talking crazy back to him, because then I'm going to have to come over there and do something to him. You understand? Don't put me in the position where I got to do something. If you know this dude got a tendency to put hands on a woman or something, you get away from him. Don't stay there acting big and bad like you can whoop him, because you can't. I know what you meant by provoke, but society pretended like they didn't know what you meant. And what happened? You got in trouble. And what happened? You had to come on TV, bow on your head, apologizing, and saying some stuff you don't believe. So Stephen A., it's not like you're beyond getting in trouble. You got kicked off. You got fired from ESPN, actually, before that. So stop running around here acting like you Mr. Goody Two Shoes and you don't get to know stuff. Like you the shining example of what to do. See, I didn't got good. I didn't work myself up. See, Massa need me. Massa trust me. Yeah, Massa trust me. Massa need me. Yeah, I can get you in the big house. Yeah, just work hard. Work hard. Give me all your desserts for 2 weeks. Yeah, I can get you a job in the kitchen. Plantation, plantation and prison politics. Come on, Stephen A. Smith. I know what time it is, man. 7 8 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash that like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. But above all things, make sure y'all go sign up to my Patreon. It's where I talk about issues like this on all the time. On a more serious note, it's patreon.com/78 Sports TV. You know what I mean? Smash that like button. I'm up out of here. Deuces.